Let's do a quick what do you need to know Wednesday. This is going to be for July 30th, 2025. We are down to the end of July. Okay, we are about to enter into August 2025. Okay, hopefully you've been having a really good week. This is generally going to take us from the middle of the week all the way out into the weekend to start a new week. Okay, so this is just what you should probably be, the energy you should be in to finish off the week, to make sure you're having a good end of the week and moving forward. We're going to start with some oracle cards. I might use more than one or two decks, but so far the past couple of days I've just been enjoying using like two decks maximum and just allowing that to be what it is, and I've been really enjoying that. Very sweet, very cute, very to the point. So let's see, what do we need to know Wednesday? Give me a couple of oracle cards for what we might need to know during this time. Boomerang tried to come out. My team is the first card out. It says loyal support system, loyalty, family, friends, followers, people who love you. So there could be something with the people who love you. The boomerang card did kind of give like people from the past coming back, karma, very much giving what goes around comes around. But it didn't come out. But I don't know. I feel like I should mental note the fact that it tried to jump out. Okay, my team is here though, so maybe for some of you to start off the week, or as we enter into the middle of the week, maybe for some of you you feel like you don't really have any support. Maybe you're worried about the support. Maybe you're thinking about loyalty and the people that are around you, and who you're around. This is also a good time to really tap into your spiritual team. For some of you this isn't even just your team, like physically, like, oh, who follows you, your besties, your sisters and siblings, and this and that and the third, like the people who just pour into you as you pour into them. This also feels like, again, your divine team, your ancestral team. So yeah, maybe you've been feeling like super down. Maybe you need to tap into your support system. Maybe you need to talk to your support system about what's going on spiritually. I like this card. You see how everybody has each other's back. They're kind of like literally like having their hand around each other, so it's very much giving support. So maybe if you need support, this is a sign and a message. Don't forget to call who you need to call, like phone a friend, phone a sibling. But for some of you this is like your spiritual team. Don't forget to talk to them either. If you need to be, even if you need a simple reminder that you're loved, let this be it. You have a team around you of people who really love you. Sometimes you forget that. Sometimes we go through shit and you look around and you feel like, wow, I'm really going through it right now. Like, I'm really alone. But is it because no one's there for you, or is it because you haven't allowed anyone to be there for you because you haven't opened up? It's easy to feel alone when you haven't really let anyone in. You know what I mean? Give me another oracle card. Tightrope. So for some of you, yeah, this feels like you could be feeling a little exhausted. Like I said, maybe you are feeling like I have a lot going on and I have so much responsibility and obligations and all of this stuff, right? Where I'm just kind of doing it all by myself. If you need it, again, let this be your reminder to like let the people who love you help you. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I said, they all have each other's back. They're literally holding each other's backs. So maybe you're feeling like you have a lot of going on. Maybe you're feeling like, bitch, I got a lot of responsibilities or all these obligations. I have so many things I need to do, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, don't be afraid to let the people who love you help you. Delegating tasks is something I had learned to do as a like hyper independent woman. I don't do it all the time, but it's something I've learned to do, and I've also learned to stop fighting with the people who love me and want to help me and let them help me. You know, I actually like learned that from a old homeboy of mine who would come over and would practically be ready to beat me up if I didn't let him help me. But I also in that learned just how much like of a load off it takes. So for some of you, you might need to do that. For some of you, again, you're weighing your options. You have a lot of responsibilities and a lot of shit to do. Okay, you feel like the pressure is on you and you're weighing options. But it's like, again, allow people to help you take a load off. You don't have to walk this tightrope by yourself. Yeah, karma. This is also a part of karmic debt. There's been a big energy of karmic debt coming up. Ouch. Maybe because of Saturn retrograde. But a lot of people have been like, between actual karma And like karmic debt that's been brought over from the past life into this life, a lot of people are like noticing that and getting that. This is what's going to help you clear karmic debt and restore balance, though, right? It's funny because in the tightrope card here it says finding balance right here, but then on the karma card it says clearing balance. Or wait, no, clearing balance or balance restored. Excuse me, balance restored. So in between finding balance and balance restored, it's kind of given for some of you who might need this message or where this resonates. Allow your friends to help you. Allow your support system to help you. You have people around you who have your back. You do not have to carry all of this responsibility by yourself. You do not have to carry all of this obligation by yourself. You also can learn to prioritize your obligations. Okay, my granddaddy, who is a Virgo moon, Capricorn Mars, always had a mental priority list. That's where I've kind of learned it from. But he's always had a mental priority list, and he prioritizes the responsibilities and the obligations that he has from most important to maybe not so important. I'll get to it when I can. Okay, this is something that can really, really help you. But then it also can help you to, again, like I said, delegate tasks, phone a friend, ask for help. If you have a partner and you know that you're super super busy but you wanted to get like dinner cooked, then maybe ask your partner, hey, do you mind cooking dinner? Ask your roommate, hey, do you mind cooking this for me while I like get this done? Do you mind taking the trash out while I go knock this out? Do you mind running to do this because I have to do that? Like it kind of gives that. It'll also help you. For some of you, this is about work. My team is kind of bringing me to like my team when it comes to like literal work. So maybe like, because I know a lot of jobs have departments and stuff, and I know depending on what you do for work, like some places have like team leads. So again, this is also kind of giving, even when you're at work, like you don't have to carry the entire load. You don't have to do the most responsible thing. You don't have to carry most of the responsibility at work. You can have them help you. You have people at work that fuck with you, that have your back, that care about you. You have family, you have friends that fuck with you, that got your back, that care about you. They are your support system, but you let them, you know, support you. Like that's the thing. Like you have to let them support you. There's no point in having a support system if you're not gonna let your support system support you. Does that sounds backwards, doesn't it? Give me two more cards for what do we need to know for this Wednesday. Waterfall. Is something flipped over already? No. I'll take that. Do I want to take these? I'll take these. I'll take all of them. I wasn't going to at first, but I will. Yeah. So for a lot of you, again, this is about legacy. This is about what you're building. This is about wealth. This is about your responsibilities. This is about your obligations. I do feel like this is very like Saturn retrograde kind of energy. You have waterfall out as the next card. You have money, money, money. You have wind. And then after that, you have the sun card. Okay. I do feel like, again, this feels like it's financial. This feels like work. This feels like whatever you're trying to build for yourself, and it seems like it might be getting really hard. Waterfall here is about giving from the heart, but it's also about happiness. This is a good time to, again, do what makes you happy, but allow yourself for help. If you feel like there's a lot of obligation and responsibility on you right now, this is a time to ask for help. And like I said in the beginning of this, my team doesn't always have to just be family and friends. It could be work, but it don't always have to be family, friends, work, your followers and your supporters. This can literally be going to the altar, going to church, getting down on your hands and knees and praying to whoever you pray to, your spiritual team, and allowing for them to help you also. You don't have to carry this load by yourself. Closed mouths do not get fed, and that also works with ancestral work. Yeah, we might be needing stuff. Yeah, there might be things down here that we want, but when's the last time you lit that white candle and set up your altar and said, hey, let's have a chat about what I'm trying to do, or about what would make me happy, or about what I need? When's the last time you actually prayed and said, God, can you help me get this? Whoever you pray to, insert their name here. Can you help me get this? Can you help me achieve this? I'm working really, really hard for this. I'm carrying a lot of load and I don't really want to do this. I have so much responsibility, so much obligation. I feel like I barely have any help. This is a time to really start asking for what it is that you need so you can see the shifts and the changes. The wind card is about, redirecting, unexpected changes, unexpected shifts, turns, detours, right? So again, things can start shifting and shaking. If you need issues with money and you have issues with money, maybe you have a lot of financial responsibilities and obligations. So maybe it's like, damn, I really need some money. Damn, I really have to do this. I know for people like myself who do have support and followers, and you have a support system and a team on the internet, I know crowdfunding is a thing. I've seen plenty of my mutuals and my peoples have to crowd fund because times get a little hard financially. But this is also a given. Like I said, when's the last time you went to your divine team and said, hey, I really need money for this. I'm really trying to get the money for that. God, if you could really just help me, you know what I'm saying? Work with me, bless me. You know what I'm saying? God, help me, put me in position to make the money that I need. God, help me, get this or get that, right? This is about emotional fulfillment. You have two cards of happiness and emotional fulfillment, right? So this is a time about really thinking about this week. This is a good time to think about, are you happy? What's making you happy? And why are you not happy? Is it because you feel like there's too much obligation and too much responsibility? Do you feel like you carrying the weight? Do you feel like if not carrying the weight, maybe there's just again a lot of financial obligations and responsibilities that you feel like you kind of have to do it by yourself? That regardless though, this week there's a interesting message to know is that you have a karmic debt, you have a karmic cycle energy. Oh yeah, I guess I'll go back to originally what I said, karmic debt, right? When it comes to not asking for help, this feels like this week what you need to know for this Wednesday going off into the rest of the week, you need to ask for help at your job, from your friends, from your family, from your divine team. If you go to work and you feel like, bitch, every time I clock in, they just give me a stack of papers. I gotta file all of these and go through all of this shit, run all of these numbers, and I gotta do it by myself. This is a good time to ask one of your coworkers, hey, I don't know why our boss keeps sitting these thick ass stack of papers. I can't finish this before lunch. I can't finish this before the shift is over today. Can you help me? Maybe, you know what I'm saying, take a stack. Can you have the stack with me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got this responsibility. I got this meeting and that meeting and this interview, but I can't really take it all right now. Can you grab them and then let me grab them? And you know what I'm saying? It really just works as a team. That's what makes you a team. If you know you got financial issues, don't be afraid to phone a friend. I was talking to my cousin when I was out with my family, and I remember her father. We were all going out bowling. I was taking them bowling, and her father gave us all $100 a piece. Gave her $100, gave me $100, gave everybody $100, and then gave his oldest son his work credit card to like pay for the games and pay for our shoes, pay for the food. I thought that was really nice, but then she was like, "I be feeling so guilty taking money from my daddy, girl. Why?" Why would you ever, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do, right? So even if it's financial, maybe you watching this and maybe you're one of those, I call y'all weird, I mean love y'all anyway, but I call y'all weird when y'all get to acting like this. Maybe you one of them people that's like, oh, I could ask people but I don't want to ask for help. Oh, I have my parents but I don't want to ask my parents. I want them to think I'm so for sure. That's so silly. That's a really silly way to think about it. Utilize the help that you have, especially coming from somebody who always feels like they've never had no help and always had to do it by themselves. Why would you not want to take the help? Why would you not want to take $100 from your daddy? You don't have $100. So we was gonna get to bowling and then do what? You was gonna look around nervous, and then your daddy give you $100 and you like, oh, I'm real nervous to take this. Girl, don't ever in your life be nervous to take $100 from your father. He's your father. That's what he's supposed to do. If he don't have $100, if he don't give you $100, bitch, what the fuck you good for? If I'm going out somewhere with my daddy in my life and you're not giving me no money for it, why are you here? Isn't that the point of a dad? Isn't that the point of a provider? I don't know. Maybe y'all school me, but regardless of what it is, Money is on the way. So again, if you are having financial issues right now, this is your sign and reminder to say that again, hard times don't last always. You will get out of this. Money will be fine. You will get an increase of money. Everything will be fine. You'll be able to pay off everything that you need to. But for right now, allow your support team to help you. You're going to give yourself so much more anxiety, and you only keep yourself stuck by not asking for help. This is something you did in a past life. This is something that needs to be broken out of now. And this is something that's going to be what helps you get your emotional fulfillment, your happiness, your excitement, your confidence will be back up. You'll have a reason to celebrate because, again, eventually by then the money will come in. You'll be able to pay off everybody and you'll be really caught up. But for right now, it's like you're going through a learning period for a lot of you about how to lean on your divine team. For a lot of you, this is like a period of that. I think that might be a little bit of that Neptune retrograde, where it's like you don't have to rely just on yourself. You don't have to rely just on your hard work, on just your efforts to be having generational wealth and to have financial security and to have stability in your life. You can go ask your friends and they don't mind helping you. They love you. They got your back. Ask your family. They don't mind helping you. They love you. They got your back. Ask your divine team. They love you. One thing about it, once you talk to God, Yahweh, who the Orishas, whoever you pray to, even if it's just your ancestral lineage, once you talk to them and tell them what you want, shit get moving. But you have to talk to them and be very specific about what you want. You need to go to them and say, hey, I'm asking for this. I need help with this. I've been struggling financially. Again, put me in position to make some money. Can you help me make some money? Bless me. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I fuck around, hit the lotto. Maybe I might even get a pay raise or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of giving you have to say something. You can't just rely on yourself. And that's why I said for a lot of you, I'm kind of picking up. I want to rely on myself. I don't want to ask my team. I don't want to crowd fund. I don't want to ask my dad. But it's like that's again, that's really silly. Ask for people and get the help that you need as you need it. Don't sit here and keep yourself stuck and stress yourself and worry yourself out to all be damn because you want to be silly and not ask the people who are absolutely willing and ready to help you for the help that you need. Does that make sense? Give me a couple of tarot cards. Yeah, Knight of Cups is reversed. Three of Cups is reversed. This is giving me an energy of some of y'all are in this space of, if I don't make myself vulnerable, I won't get my feelings hurt. That's what this is that's what I'm hearing off of this. If I don't make myself vulnerable, I won't get my feelings hurt. If I don't tell people I need help, then I won't have to listen to them say no. If I don't tell people I need help, then I won't have to be disappointed by how they show up or the lack thereof. If I don't make myself vulnerable, then I won't leave myself susceptible to whatever fill in the blank here emotion and feeling I might be feeling about that. Which again feels very much directly tied to something from the past life. This feels like, again, you want happiness, you want help, you want fulfillment, you want people to give from the heart to you, you want to get out of this, you're in this learning period, you literally have people who love you, you literally have people who have your back and support you, but it's like I'd rather keep myself stuck and balancing and struggling with all of these financial obligations or literal obligations or responsibilities instead of just allowing other people to help you take a load off. And it's really rooted in not wanting to be disappointed. I'm telling you now, with someone who's kind of molded themselves and helped themselves get out of that, it's all in your head. I'm telling you, as someone who's on the other side, it's all in your head. As someone who used to hate asking for help, I don't want to ask for help because I bet you ask for help and people tell you no, you tell them you need help. But honestly, I've learned to take the good with the bad. I've told people I'm beefing with one of my uncles right now. Saw me when I go home from family reunion, you want to hold my face like baby Simba and Lion King and shit and apologize. I don't want to hear all of that. Because at the moment I told you I needed help and now I was kind of in a, fucked up place mentally, I expected for you to help me. But see, I just had to learn a hard lesson, especially around that year. Because it's a lot of people I needed help from and I was vocalizing needing help. And people was acting like, oh, hopefully you figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was acting like they didn't want to motherfucking help me, and that's fine. But I've definitely encountered also people who absolutely don't mind helping me. If I allow those moments to discourage me to keep from keeping to ask for help, I wouldn't be in a space now where I have the help that I need. I be having all type of financial obligations. Child, I like to change my hair every 3-4 days. I like to get my nails done every week and a half and shit. I know what I'm doing, and yes, I'm working really hard, and I help myself. But I also have people in my corner who I know if I fall behind, fall short, if I need anything financially, spiritually, any help with responsibilities, I know who to ask, and I have found some people who absolutely don't mind. I'm talking about they have a smile. They have a coconut motherfucking smile helping me. They really don't mind. They be eager to. You need anything else? You don't need nothing else. Do it. That's all. You good? You straight? But imagine if I would have been so downtrodden and discouraged about being vulnerable, about saying, hey, I might need a little financial help this month. Hey, I kind of need a little help with this. Or, I have this obligation, responsibility and shit. And, and I'm handling this. But then that's, you know what I'm saying? When it rains, it pours. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm handling this kind of comes up. And I don't really know if I can handle that. Do you think you can handle this for me? And that's why I say that. And you'll be surprised when you really realize who supports you and got your back for real. They don't mind it. And I promise you, it actually feels so good to know that people fuck with you and love you enough, and they really do have your best interest at heart, that they want to help you. They're not gonna let person watching have to go figure it out. Nah, if I can figure it out for you, if we could put our heads together like two thieves in this motherfucker, shit, let's do it. And I want to help you. I want to, keep you smiling. I want to put a smile on your face. I want to help you with this. I want to take this load off. Right? That's not even just gender based. That's anybody. Men, if you watching, find a woman who don't mind. Yeah, shit, I don't mind. Yeah, I do that. I don't mind helping you with this. I don't mind supporting. I don't mind retweeting. I don't mind whatever the situation is, whatever the occasion is. I don't mind it at all because I fuck with you. I love you. They're genuine people. They're a part of your team. Women, same way with men. You will meet some men who don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't, what you want to, That's all you need? That's all what you need? A little money for groceries? That's all? You don't need no money for nothing else? You got you some groceries. You good. You don't need nothing else. Did you get all the groceries you need? Like, it feels good, but you have to leave yourself open. You have to open up about it. You have to let people in to what's going on. Knight of Cups is reversed. So once you kind of blocked off and you ain't really trying to let people in and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you fuck with them. Oh yeah, these my friends, my people, my team. But see, when you shit get real in the motherfucking field, like real deal Holyfield in this bitch, who gonna have your back for real? That's when you really can count who is your friend. When you really down on your ass and you really down to your last, and you see who the fuck show up and don't. Everybody want to be around. Everybody down to clown when you up and you living life and everything is great. But when you need help, is when you'll really see who's there. And it's in those moments where it's gonna make or break you. So again, don't be afraid to tell people what you want. Don't be afraid to tell people like, oh, I need help, or can you do this, do that? Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. You're going to have some people who tell you no. There are a lot of people in this world who fake act like they want to help you and really don't. There's a lot of people in this world who fake act like they want to know about how you been, or, oh, if you need anything, just call me. And then as soon as you call, they get to acting like, oh, shit, I didn't want person calling to call me for real. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want person watching to be calling me for real. Oh, Lord. Oof, I hope they don't need none from me. But see, it sound good when they say, oh, yeah, girl, you need anything? If you need anything, just let me know. And baby, they'll goddamn throw their phone in the Pacific Ocean when you get to calling them. If it mean they'll dodge and act like, oh, I didn't even, you needed something? Oh, I didn't even know that. But like I said, you're going to meet a lot of people who going to be quick to answer the phone. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, you good? You said you needed what? You need me to come where? You need me to go do that? Oh, yes. I'm getting dressed right now. Let me put my clothes on, my shoes on right now. Three of Pentacles is reversed. Yeah. So for some of you, there is, what you need to know is you have this fear that you have of like not getting outside your comfort zone, this fear that you have of being open, this fear that you have of, people not wanting to be a team. Three of Pentacles is my team card. You see how they're working together to get this tapestry together? But it's reverse. It's kind of giving, even though you have a team of people, you might still be real nervous to open yourself up, leave yourself susceptible to the help from these people, because you might be convincing yourself that they don't really fuck with you like that. Or even though people, again, even though people kind of want to be in a team with you, they really not gonna show up. The World card did fall out as the last card, so this is definitely a cycle you need to wrap up. The only card you have upright, the only two cards you have upright here is the Two of Wands and the World card. Two of Wands for me in this deck is about not getting outside your comfort zone. You see how she in the house stargazing outside. You know what I'm saying? This is also my, oh, I really want to go play outside with my friends card, but I'm procrastinating and I'm dragging ass, I'm pussyfooting. But this is also just inside my comfort zone. I'm looking outside, but I'm not getting up to go outside. I'm inside the house. I'm inside my comfort zone. I'm just looking. I don't want to go outside. I'm real comfortable right here in this space. I'm just being nosy as to see what they're doing. Make sure you're getting outside your comfort zone. You're gonna have to get outside your comfort zone. What you need to know this weekend, with this week going into this weekend, is asking for help will actually help you. But don't be afraid to hear some no's. That's just in anything you do, person watching, regardless of what jobs, opportunities, interview, whatever. You're gonna hear some no's and you're gonna hear some yeses. But don't let the no's discourage you from asking for help. Even if you go to your divine team and you say, hey, I really, really, really want this thing, but they might not give it to you. They don't mean that they have forsaken you. They just mean that was a no. You really prayed for this job. You didn't get it. That one wasn't for you. Are you going to allow that to discourage you from asking and praying for the next job that you really, really want? Or are you going to throw in the towel and say, well, that's stupid and praying about it don't work and this is a waste of my time, so I'm just not even going to try for the job? That'll hurt you more than it'll help you. Especially because Five of Cups down at the bottom of the deck. Right? Crying over spilled milk. Don't cry over spilled milk. Don't cry over spilled opportunity. There's still another one back here. Just like I said, shit, early 2000, what was it? 2024, I think, at the beginning of the year. I was really kind of having some issues. There was a couple of people in my life where I was trying to reach out to them and vocalize to them like, hey, I need y'all. Like, I'm really kind of going through it right now, and I don't really know how to articulate what I'm going through, but I'm really going through it. I'm really going through something right now. You know what I'm saying? Trying to elaborate that and talk about that to the people who I thought supported me and loved me and had my back. And everybody everybody I talked to around that time, except for maybe one or two people, gave me their ass to kiss. But I didn't let that discourage me from still saying, hey, I need help. And in the midst of that, I have found a couple of people who drop everything, critics and trouble, come quick when it come to me. And in return, I do the same thing for them. Saying all of that to say, man, don't discourage yourself. Don't cry over spilled milk. Just because you hear one no, don't internalize that and personalize that and think that, oh, it's just going to be no forever. It's just no for right now. It's just no on this opportunity. It's just no from this person. But go to the next person. And if they tell you no, go to the next person. Third time's a charm, shit. On the third one, motherfuckers might actually really help you and help you more than you even need. Because they're my favorite kind of people. Sometimes I get to asking people for stuff, child, they send overly more than what I need. I just needed $50. You sent me $150. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Now I get to pay this off and I got a little extra money to go do a little something extra. But that comes from you leaving yourself susceptible. If you scared to get hurt, if you scared of being told no and shit, just see you all you're sensitive and shit, you know what I'm saying? You get anxious. Oh, what if they tell me no? And I'm just gonna, and what if they don't respond? And what if they do? And if they don't, fuck them. They all say the shit, it ain't letting you know nothing but who people really is anyway. We're in the middle of Mercury retrograde and Leo. Everybody is showing their true self. Everybody is showing their true colors. What you do with that information is what you do with it. But ultimately, making sure that you're doing the thing that makes you happy. If you know that it makes you happy to get help, ask for help. If you know that it makes you happy to be of help to others, do that. If you see, maybe this ain't about you, person watching, maybe you see some people around you and you supposed to be their system and their team and their support, and you see them struggling and shit and you act like, oh, no. Help them. Don't make them have to come to you and ask for help. If you see somebody need your help, help them. If you know that you need help, Ask. If you know that something's going on, speak. Right? Up under that, bottom of the deck card, we have the devil. So this is actually a time to be empowered, not to be disempowered. But again, hearing them no's, needing help financially, needing help around the house. Maybe you got kids and you asking your support system and say, hey, can you watch my babies while I go to work or while I pick up an extra shift? You might hear some no's and it might really disempower you. Don't let it though. Don't let it. It need to be empowering you to say, okay, you know what, that's cool. You said no, I feel some type of way about that. You're gonna always feel some type of way about that. But ultimately, I'm not gonna let it disempower me from going to the next job. Yeah, this job might have told me no, but that next job gonna tell me yes. Yeah, this person might have told me no, but the next person gonna tell me yes. See, this situation might be a no. Maybe I went to my divine team and I really, really, really prayed that after the interview, I just really, 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 really got the job. And maybe my divine team said, no, we don't want you to have this. But it's fine, because the next opportunity I pray for is going to be mine. The next thing that I get is going to be mine. That next relationship is going to be mine. The next person that asks for help is going to tell me yes. This is how you start tweaking yourself to get to a point of happiness. Waterfall card, the first thing here, the first keyword here says overflowing emotions. Giving from your heart. Happiness, creativity, passion. So again, share, be vulnerable, let people know what's going on. Again, you can't expect for people to want to stand in solidarity with you if you're not letting them in on what's going on. If you're scared to let them in on what's going on. You can't ever get the help that you want if you're scared to ask for it, because you like, well, what if they act like they don't want to help me? That's fine, fuck them. They lost. Even though it'll feel like yours at first. It's not. It ain't gonna do nothing but push you closer. Let it empower you to go find a motherfucker who really fuck with you and love you enough to really want to help you. Because again, everybody can say today and support solidarity. Oh, person watching, we got your back. Oh, we just love you so much. Yeah, until it's time to show it. Until it's time to show it. Then when it's time to show it and you get to calling motherfuckers and you really need some help and you really need some advice and you really need a loan. Now all of a sudden they acting like, bitch, I don't even got no phone. Big girl, you call me? I ain't even, girl, when you call me. Girl, I ain't even, girl, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, my phone somehow just got down to the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, girl. So I just had to get a new one. Like, let these people be the people that you cut. Let these people be the ones that you realize, oh, yeah, you're not really my friend. I thought this was my support team. I thought that you were a part of my loved ones, but you're not. Like I said, the greatest thing I could have ever done was start asking for help, start asking motherfuckers for money, start asking motherfuckers for assistance. Child, I be all at work. Yeah, my nails, can you get this down for me? Yeah, can you get it? Can you grab that for me? Can you dump this ice for me? Can you go get some ice? Yeah, cause I just my nail. You have some people who say, no, I don't really want to do that, I'm good. No, I'm kind of doing something right now. You have some people who say, yeah, no problem. Some people shit just start to assume as soon as they see me over there, they just, yeah, I got it. Because, see, I know you gon', yeah. You know, if I allow myself to, like I said, get discouraged from all the no's and all of the negative shit that's happened to me in my life, I wouldn't be where I was. So take this with you as you lean into the rest of the week and the weekend. Definitely try to even maybe implement that. If you're not comfortable asking for big stuff, then try just asking for small stuff. Start there. Start small. And baby step. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's money and you like, ooh, girl, I don't like asking nobody for nothing. Ask for some small. Ask for $5. Hey, can you maybe have $5, $10 I can borrow, put in the tank? It'll get easier as you go. But person watching, you got to start somewhere. Do not be discouraged by your no's. Rejection is only redirection. I promise. That's why I said take it from somebody who on the other side. There's no better feeling. There's such a level of peace that comes into me when I get myself in a jam and then I ask somebody for help and they just don't even ask no questions. When you need it, by how much you need it. You need some, send me the grocery list. I'll go get the groceries. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see you doing 1,001 things. Let me get this for you because I see you over there doing that, and I know that you trying to work with this too. Let me handle this. You go over there and handle that. put your focus on that. I got this over here, and it'll take a load off. It genuinely brings me a level of peace, and it keeps me from like having a buildup of emotion because I'm frustrated, I'm stressed, I'm annoyed because I feel like I have to do it by myself. It kind of helps you help others, if that makes sense. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate it. If you've gotten this far, thank you so much. My name is B. Just in case if I forgot to say this in the beginning of this, yeah. So drop down below in the description box. Again, I'm open for personal readings. You can book with me. You can find me on other platforms if you want to tip me or anything like that, or just know a little bit about myself. Like, share, subscribe. I'm definitely trying to grow our family over here, so make sure you join our family over here. And yeah, I think that's everything and all of the announcements. Have a good rest of y'all week, and I'll see you over on the next video. Bye.